a customer buying from you? You might think there are dozens of reasons your company is great, but only 2 or 3 of those reasons really matter to your customers. The reasons that are important to your customers will also be important to your prospective customers. Find out what those reasons are and build your marketing around those reasons. Also, watch this to find out what one thing you should avoid to spoil an otherwise effective sales message.
I'm going to share 6 tips for better advertising content. It doesn't matter if your ad is on the back cover of a magazine or your wedding show booth is in the front row. It doesn't matter if you have hundreds of visitors a day to your website or thousands of impressions with a Facebook post. It doesn't matter where you advertise or how much you spend. None of these things matter if you don't have good content. Without a captivating appearance and a strong message, your advertising will simply not generate the results that it could. In this video, I want to show you how to do better advertising, not by doing more of it, but by doing it better. A lot of wedding professionals constantly preach the pitfalls of DIY to brides and grooms, but then those same wedding professionals turn around and take the DIY approach to their ads and marketing materials, designing their own logos, websites, ads, and brochures. If you are going to invest in advertising, you must also make an investment in the content of that advertising. The time and money you spend to improve the look of your advertising and the quality of your marketing materials, that will pay for itself many times over and make the sales process so much easier. Number 1, know your competition. If you define your niche, if you position yourself uniquely, and if you demonstrate why you are different than everyone else, you will have no competition. That said, couples almost always have alternatives or substitutes for what you provide. You know the companies to whom you are losing business. You know the companies that you run into wedding after wedding after wedding. How does your marketing stand up to theirs? And keep in mind that your biggest competitor might not be another company. It might be inaction. If you're a wedding planner, your biggest competitor is not the other wedding planners. It's, I don't need a wedding planner. If you're a hair and makeup artist, your biggest competitor is not the other hair and makeup artist. It's, I do my own hair and makeup every day. Why should I pay someone to do it for me? If you provide lighting and decor, your biggest competitor isn't the other decor companies. It's, our reception location looks just fine. We don't need to spend money on lighting and decor. The only thing you really need for a wedding, 2 people who want to get married, and an officiant to do the honors. Everything else is discretionary. For many of you, the first step in the selling process is to convince the couple that they need what you sell. Only then can you begin the process of convincing them to buy it from you. Number 2, sell with emotion. A wedding day is a very emotional day, but sadly, most wedding marketing is completely lacking in emotion. A couple is not buying your product or service. They are buying a component of their special day. They are buying the end result. Show that and give your message some emotion. A DJ is not selling speakers and lights. Everyone has that. A DJ is selling fun. Is there anything in this picture that looks like fun? Show the couple what they are really buying, people dancing and having a great time. Reception venues typically show pictures of boring, empty rooms. Show the couple what they are really buying, rooms that are full of people who are smiling, eating, drinking, dancing, and truly enjoying the day. A wedding invitation is not just the notification of a wedding date, time, and location. If it were, everyone would just invite their guests by email or text message. A wedding invitation is the first impression of a wedding, and it sets the tone. It's not about how many catalogs of invitations you have. What's important is how you can help the couple select the perfect invitation for their wedding. Number 3, tell your story. More than anything else, the couple is buying you. They only buy your product or service after they first buy you. Sell yourself. Tell your story. Don't downplay your personality to make your business seem bigger than it is. If you don't have a big staff, don't talk about your staff. Rather, let the couple know that they will be working directly with the owner. In the wedding business, small and personal is fine and usually preferred. Number 4, determine why couples are buying from you. You might think that there are dozens of reasons why your company is great, but know that only 2 or 3 of them really matter to your customers. The reasons that are important to your customers will also be important to your prospective customers. Immediately after making a sale, ask your new customer why they chose you over everyone else. 2 or 3 reasons will rise to the top, and you should build your marketing around those reasons. This will make your message cleaner, simpler, and much more effective. Make it your goal to use as little advertising copy as possible. I suggest that you start by deleting 50% of your ad copy from everything you do. Your website and your marketing materials, they exist only as a means of enticing the couple to reach out to you. Don't provide too much information up front. Leave some questions unanswered, and that will give them a reason to contact you. Number 5, use fear as a motivator. With every decision, the couple is thinking, is this decision going to ruin our wedding? What if no one dances? What if my dress or tuxedo doesn't fit? What if my pictures are blurry? Show what could go wrong and how those things won't happen when they choose you. A dose of fear can make your message more powerful, so don't be afraid to be a little edgy with your marketing message. Wedding planners, how about using this marketing message? Half of the wedding vendors in this town are awesome, and half of them are mediocre. Book me and I'll show you which is which. Yeah, it's a little edgy, but it certainly beats a boring message like, we'll help you create the wedding of your dreams. Here's an ad from a wedding planner that went way out of the box, but it certainly makes a statement. This ad stood out among the sea of boring, unemotional ads. It generated a huge response and created lots of new customers. Number 6, sweat the small stuff. It takes only one phrase, one picture, or one typo to spoil an otherwise effective sales message. I once saw a beautiful promotion piece from a ceremony and reception venue. They had a picture of a ceremony outdoors, beautiful, sun shining, but the last 2 rows of seats were empty. You've just planted a seed of doubt. Did some of the guests get lost? What if no one comes to my wedding? Make sure that every detail of your promotion piece sends a positive message. In that sales process, it's not about you, it's about your prospective customer. That prospect does not really care about your company. They care about one thing, their wedding. So if that's what they care about, why does our advertising have we all over it? We do this, we have that, we're the greatest. Eliminate the word we from your advertising and replace it with the word you. Focus on the customer, not on your company. Focus your sales message on what you will do for them and how you will do it better than anyone else.